And we'll see the Broncos, reigning league MVP.
The Broncos offense in the midst of a perfect season. They get their They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Lofton. Now he's loose at the 40. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Broncos. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've got the lead. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 149 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powerful running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Trucks over him.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Up the middle they go. Lofton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
Denver's offense now set to go.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Powering his way forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. Denver's offense ready to go again.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Fields firing quickly, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the...
There he goes, left side. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards on the ground. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
Yeah, I did. My bad. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Touchdown, Broncos! An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
Here we go.
That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's Fields now on second down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Sheds him off at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
From the 38, Fields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go, son.
Up the middle they go. Lofton
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Broncos have taken a
look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Fields looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Lofton. And he works free. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 71 yards.
And the Broncos have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 38, Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Up the middle they go. Lofton. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have... On first down, Lofton. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Given up a lot of points in this game, but looked better on that play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Fields. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Now this one complete on the slant route. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
They run the counter. Lofton, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down now. Lofton,
and he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Lofton, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll run on first down. Lofton shrugs him off, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They'll keep it on the ground. Lofted. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Lofton. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to... Denver's offense now set to go.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. On first down, Lofton fights loose. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, that was quite a run there, but, boy, the tackle.
So the Broncos coming out now.
Here we go, son.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Fields going to keep it running right.
Dances by him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Well, fans,